All right, everyone, what's going on? So we have this rapper here, Lil Reese. He was actually shot on Saturday. Said allegedly he tried to carjack or stole Dodge Durango. Now, as you can see in the videos, in one of the pictures, they stated that the Dodge Durango was it was a white one, and it was in the crash site. So it got littered with bullet holes in a parking garage that ended up being the site of the shootout. It's unclear if Reese was inside at the time of the shooting, but it seems apparent at least one of the three gunshot victims might have been riding in this thing at one point or another. So it was like three people that got shot. So Reese was accused of having something to do with alleged carjacking, but he reportedly told police he wasn't involved with that and was only directing the men in the car when they pulled up to the garage. He was, however, obviously caught in the crossfire. There's a possibility in that. 2:30 p.m. Pacific time, TMZ has confirmed that 28-year-old gunshot victim who was grazed in the eyes, in fact, Lil Reese. Okay, so he just got caught up in some type of ad because, it was all surfacing all over online that, okay, he carjacked someone, people ain't feeling sorry for him. Just that crossfire, man. So graphic video has surfaced, purportedly shows Lil Reese bleeding on the ground after he was allegedly involved in a carjacking of some sort that ended in gunshots. The footage of a man that appears to be Reese is bleeding from the head profusely is making the rounds online, and it shows him being accused of stealing someone's car and then being tracked down and beat up over it. We aren't posting it here, but it's easy to find. On the police side of things, the Chicago Police Department has yet to name the victims, but they say that three of the people who were shot, two of them suffered superficial gunshot wounds. So we had a 20-year-old who was shot in the knee, 28-year-old was grazed in the eye, is known as Lil Reese, and are listed are being in fair good condition. The third victim was 27-year-old. He was shot multiple times in the body and said to be in critical condition. The cops tell us no one in custody at this time and that their detectives are doing a further investigation of the incident. Yeah, man, because I seen in the video on Twitter that he was just on the ground leaking, and people was like, yeah, that was you get, like, people from around downtown Chicago. I think this is where it happened, was people was filming. And it's kind of sad because if you think about it, back in 2019, Lil Reese was actually in a situation where he got shot in his neck. I don't know if he got into an altercation with someone, but it looked like he was in critical condition, but he ended up surviving. He came out in the 2010s, Chicago drill scene, especially with Chief Keef. He was known for his song Notably, and he hopped on a feature, I Don't Like with Chief Keef, in 2012, and that single went, like, bananas. And so he utilized his career, that fame and stuff like that for a little bit to make more music. But, man, Spray, man, he continued to make, I want him to make good decisions. I'm not going to bash this man because this is a young African-American man. And I understand Chicago is a rough area. I don't know, like, how he is on money-wise, though. Maybe he need to move to a different area and then get another group of friends, man, and not get himself in situations like this because many people don't make it out alive. Just goes to show you that God has a plan for him. But he has to wake up and realize what he needs to do on this earth, man. Because another shooting, it's just like, dang, man, so I'm glad Lil Reese, hope he makes it out, really good out alive and with a great mindset too. I don't want him to be a slave into the mentality that I got to go back and go into the hood. I got to do these things, like, so I hope he has a divine intervention. That's what I really pray for. And he just turned from his ways and move forward. Like, I don't know nothing about him, but I will say, based on, the previous shootings, it's like, it may be his environment or the people that he's hanging with, that can, it's costing him his life in many ways. Because what good is you if you're in the hospital? What good is you can't make any music? What good is you continuously, getting arrested or little things like that, man. So you're putting yourself in harm's way. So for Lil Reese, just pray that he will find some clarity. That's the biggest thing you can ask for God, man. So I think he's going to be okay. I think with some videos surfacing online that he was walking and from the gurney, I think he's going to be all right. But and the other two other victims. But yeah, that's all I really have to say, man. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I appreciate all the support. I'm out. Deuces.